I am going to put on my makeup because I'm feeling kind of bare right now. Um, I'm not going to put on like a ton of makeup, but I'm going to brighten up a little bit. So I'm actually going to, I got most of my makeup through Ipsy, which is really cool because I had pretty much nothing when I started. And I was, an adult woman who, like, you'd think would have picked up some makeup along the way, but not very much. I was still doing my makeup the way that I did it in high school, which was fine, especially now since it's like back in style pretty much. But also, as you age, the same makeup that you used in high school does not look right on you. Like, I would not look super, super great with like heavy black eyeliner. It would just make me look older, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna use this. I hope it's forward when I look at the video, but it says Glam Glow. And it is Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, with the little tiny planter is I'm going to wrap the bottle with the cotton sinew and tie it off, and then cut the length of sinew that I'm gonna need. I think I'm gonna hang it from a tack right next to my window, so that it gets light. I mean, I know I'm gonna use pothos. I know you don't need to give pothos that much light, but it helps them stay alive and grow faster if they get, the conditions that they need, just like any of us. Alright, let's see what's next. Let's look at this face. I think I'm going to use some sort of priming powder on my upper lids, just so that, oh, hello, I'm getting a zit there. All right. Just so that when I go to put on color, it's already, like, it's not sticky. All right, let's see. This is setting powder. Is that what I want? What is this? Loose setting powder. I think I'm going to use this YC collection setting powder over this Everyday Vacay. This has a really strong coconut smell, and I have a bit of an aversion to coconut because someone I really love has a coconut sensitivity, well, allergy, actually, straight up allergy. All right, so looking through my brushes, I have a little box with my various brushes in it. I love it. I love that I have a box of brushes. Like, I had like one brush before that I used just for setting eyeliner, and like I don't even do that anymore. Like I use felt tip eyeliner, and I love it. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I bet my eyelids are silky. I love putting on setting powder. It's just kind of, I don't know, it just makes everything like smooth, and all the oils are, I don't know, what does powder do to oils? It like soaks it up, but without, it just goes inside the little particles of oil or in between them or something, or of powder. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look that up. Seems like something I could just sort of like think around. And so my think around is that the little particles are they absorb the oil, and so the oil particles go in and yeah, in between. Yeah, I said it already. All right, get in the middle, like right here. So I don't actually want to put on any. I don't want to put on any foundation because I don't know. Do I? With or without foundation? You tell me. So I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try a foundation, but I'm gonna put on this NYX Total Control Deep Primer. No. Drop Primer? Whatever that means. I just like the way that it feels. It feels really good. It's like super smooth and nice. I don't know what it's made of, but I like it. I just remembered that the AC might be making a lot of noise for you guys. You know, actually, I think that moisturizer might have done what I was looking for there, actually. So this is kind of redundant, but it's not going to hurt anything. I've been watching a ton of plant videos and just loving it. Oh, it's so like relaxing with the world being so crazy. Like just watching, you know, how to propagate from the plants that I have. And then, you know, the idea of that could be like, wow, if I could put together a whole bunch of like 4-inch plants, you know, I could sell them maybe on Etsy. Maybe. I don't actually feel very confident of my ability to package and get things out. Hey, I'm making a video. Okay, Bob's coming in here. Husband is coming in here. You're just gonna lay down while I put on my makeup. I'm making a video of me putting on makeup.
Fun. Good night, Internet.
He's gonna take a nap. Apparently. But then you're gonna have to listen to me like chat at my internet people. Is that gonna be totally weird? He says nothing. He says nothing. Okay, so anyway, I'll try and get back on my where I was coming from. So the idea that I was having is that I could, oh, it's so coconutty. I could make a whole bunch of 4-inch plant pots, like pot propagations of like pothos and what's that called? Philodendron and spider plant, and God, I have a ton that I could do that. And if I could like figure out, holy crap, what did I just do? I just put like a quadruple layer of like of powder. Anyway, I guess we're gonna go white-faced, pale. What was the French? What's the French white-faced court ladies? When was that? Revolution? French Revolution? Okay, anyway. I guess I'm not that white. I mean, I'm that white, but like, well, I guess I'm not French, but Serbian and Sicilian and a little Irish and German, Austrian. So if I can get a whole bunch of plants put together into 4-inch pots, which my friend Topaz was so kind as to leave with me, I have a ton of them, and I could very easily put together plants that I could sell on Etsy. That would be really rad. So, but I don't know if I have any soil that's not like super compact, but I do have a big thing of sphagnum moss. So if I make all these plants, I think I'm gonna go really, really delicate with my color today. I think if I do all these plants, I'll have to figure out how to package them to get through the mail. But I've received enough plants now that I think I have a good idea. Apparently I have a couple plants in transit right now. That's very exciting. Yeah, I really like this color. This is a Clinique. Good Lord, could they have tinier writing? So here, let me show my age. Put on my readers. Black honey? I shall check this. Black honey indeed. I really like it. Clinique Black Honey. Pointing that out to my husband. Aren't these cute? I like them. I think my YouTube video is making him feel awkward or something.
Right.
Huh?
Sleep now.
Sleep now. Well, sleep now with sound. Okay. My eyebrows are done still from yesterday, although I might brush them out a little bit. I have this super easy brush. It's an e.l.f. brush. So you can see where it has the mascara end over there, and I can just put whatever lip stain I want on there. And over here is for, I don't know, filling in color. I don't ever really use that, but are you done?
Sleep broken.
Sleep broken. I'm sorry, baby. Baby sweets. Cool. Well, it'll probably make me less self-conscious anyway. You know, if you've been with a person, okay, I've been with my husband for since 2001 is when we met, but like we didn't really get together until a little bit later. But we've known each other almost 20 years. And he still like manages to somehow make me feel awkward sometimes. Some people seem to like enjoy awkward. I am not one of them. I am like so not one of them. Where the hell did that come from? H2O gloss. Let's see. It's supposed to be over in with the lip stuff. Shiny. Yeah, my other very sweet ex, now very good friend, he was like all about the awkward. Like he liked it or something, or maybe he just couldn't get past it to do anything else. I don't know. But I super can't. It's like it's so it's so hard for me to be in a space where everyone feels awkward, because like I'm used to making people feel comfortable, or I try to. It doesn't always work, but you know, we're real people, you know. All right, I guess I'm going to. I guess I'll just use a liquid primer to play with my eyebrows a little bit. Let's see. It doesn't have any color to it. So, whereas the others did. Okay. I've got Roxy, More Than This, stuck in my head. It's amazing. Oh, it's such a good song. But like, you know, it's been in my head for like weeks. Okay, not really. For like a week. A week is not bad. For a full-on earworm. I had to look it up too because I started humming it and I was like, what am I humming? Like, where did this come from? Like, where in my history did this come from? Because I don't remember ever like super bonding with it before. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do eyeliner first. Ouch. I'm just using the mirror from this Betty Boop compact. I like the colors in here though. I might use that purple. Maybe that dark purple, maybe golden. I guess we'll see. Alright. Let's see if the eyeliner gods are feeling kind today, because if you've ever put on eyeliner, especially with one hand, because I like to stretch my eyelid like that to get, I don't know, but I've got both hands in use, so unless I start thinking ahead enough and like put something in front of me to use, I'm going to be doing it this way, and that's cool. I'll just do it this way. Well, not a terrible start. Well, that was bad. Ah, my eyeball! I mean, I've been told to let it dry and then like push it down or whatever, or pick it off. But I am, to my core, an impatient person. Okay, maybe not to my core, but in my core. Because I can be very patient with people. And situations even. I can, oh boy, can I be comfortable or very patient. I can be very patient with love, especially. Man, that looks terrible. God, what have I done to myself? Of course, I didn't bring anything to clean myself up with. I'm just gonna like massacre this. Oh my god. My son is constantly everywhere. Ree. Shut up. You're not a little dinosaur. Ah! What the hell? Okay, apparently the makeup guts are not in my favor today. Oh, do you see this? Do you see this? Okay, this was not the look I was going for today, but it is the look I have received. Okay. Ugh, I have so much to clean up though. Oh, how do I even do this? Come on. Crossing my arms. I'll use mini. Okay. Not anywhere close. That's alright. And it's not like I have bright light on me anyway, so you can be like, oh, there's this one piece missing that's like, or this, you've got a total mess over here. I'm not like a makeup guru. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's what part of this is like about, is like me having fun and learning a new thing. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I have this great little cleanser, and I'm gonna get into that. It is called Zero, but it was slightly open, so hopefully... Oh yeah, it's still fine. And honestly, it just feels like sort of like whipped coconut oil. Mess. Okay, so anyway, if I can get enough plants put in the pots and I can sell them, that would, I mean, you know, feasibly, I could sort of help the household, and that would be really cool. Because right now, like, money-wise, I'm like disability downer. Okay, that's not bad. It's not like the other side, but I'm gonna let that dry in and see what I can do about it. So, okay, I think I could probably put together a lot of plants, frankly. Just as cuttings. I mean, like, I've got, just in this room, I've got spider plant, I've got a succulent, I've got mini oak leaf ficus quercifolius, pothos, got a bunch of moss. I guess I could sell moss. That's just in here. Outside there's a bunch more stuff. Bunch more. Alright, let's see. God. I've never tried to do makeup on a video. It's probably why it's so bad, because usually I do much better than this. But I'm like focused. I don't have super focus right now. Dude, this being isolated thing has like blown my ability to focus. I mean, I'm pretty ADHD. Oh, you know what? I haven't taken my ADHD meds in a while. I stopped taking them because I didn't feel like they were working. Why take just a whole bunch of extra medicine if you don't think it's working, right? And I take way more medicine than I want to, as it is. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm working with a sherbet palette already, and I kind of want to go orange. Why do I want to do that? That might look terrible. Maybe like a sunset orange with purple. Or do I want to go more chill palette? Let's see. What am I feeling? Okay, so I've got this Betty Boop palette. I've got this NYX Ultimate Edit palette, which I like, but it's not like terrifically saturated pigment. And then I just have this pink Trip for Two by Wander. I like it because this one is a really cute for the nose. I'll do that. I'll do the nose. And it works well on my cheeks. Alright, so that's gave me a direction. Let me get my... So you're thinking like your nose. What do you mean your nose? But you can do some really cute things. Giving yourself like a kitty nose. Feel free to ask me about anything you see in the back. Feel free to ask me anything, actually. There we go. So I gave myself a little dumb pink nose. Doesn't matter. My lips could match better. Let's see what I can do there. I'm using the powder with a slightly larger brush. Just to fill in the, what's it called? The gloss that I put in there. Yeah, that's a little closer. It has a slightly browner look to it. But you know what does really need? Let's see, that's complexion a little there. I'm using my cheeks. My apples are pale right now. Covered up all their color. I can't fucking read this. Alamar. Okay. I'm using a brush from Alamar. It's a complexion brush. Whatever. This is my fucking complexion. Some people seem to like brush more on their cheekbones. I'm more of an apple. Fresh. And then from there, I do have set things that I like to do from there. And there I have Wander has highlight palettes. And I like to, sometimes I get the wrong one, so I'm not sure. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I want the gold, more gold than pink. And I'm gonna get a lid brush, go back here. I think this is Farah brush. Okay, and I give myself a little, I mean, I already have a little shine there, but I give myself a little extra shine. And I really like that. I think it's just kind of cute. And while we're at that, I like to use this little tiny brush. Who is it by? I don't know, but it's just a small, it's a thin brush. I like to wipe it off of my shirt a little bit ahead of time just to make sure I don't have any colored pigments on there. And then I come into the lip. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use my mirror in my hand so you can see it though. and just sort of outline the top lip with this highlight. I think it draws out the lip and it makes it more defined. Like it gives it like a float. I don't know. I like it. I have a little scar right there. I don't remember how. Which is weird because it's on your lip, right? But childhood. And I have EDS, so my scars are weird. There we go. See, it's really subtle, but I like it. All right. So I think I'm gonna do a little more on my eyes. Probably do color next. But first I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer because I got a couple zits and I didn't want to do my whole face. So I thankfully don't have like super bad acne or anything at all. I just have like my hormones are getting into high tide now. There we go. That looks fine. Oh, I was gonna do a little highlighter up my nose too. And while I'm at it, I might as well start on my eyes. Keep the colors the same. I've been watching a lot of this awesome chick who tells, I can't remember her name. I feel bad for even bringing her up since I can't remember her name. It starts with an A maybe. She does like makeup while she's telling stories about murder. I think it's called Makeup and Murder, maybe. She does makeup and murder. And it's just one of those like she just does makeup and then like tells you a story about a murder that she read about, which is a totally cool concept. I mean, I watch it and it was just fed to me via the Facebook app. So okay, those two things are done. What does this need? What does this need? I think actually I'm gonna keep using this palette, and I'm gonna try and find a specific brush that is like for eyeshadow specifically. I know it doesn't matter, but shadow. There you go. Sometimes it helps me to get better at what I'm doing if I know what brushes to use. So this one is Shayna B, and it's still got some pink on it from before, but it's a thin in width brush, but big and flat. So you should be able to do defined lines as well as color base. So I just decided to put down a layer of the pink that I used on my cheeks. Oh, I went over my highlighter. That's okay. So I've got a little bit of pink. So now I'm gonna start in on the darker areas. Gonna do someone somewhere on one of the makeup videos that I've seen says to push, like keep your brush pointing down like this, or well, the brush is up, the tip is down when you go in, because you're pushing the color up into the, like you're pushing the color up into your skin. Check in to make sure I'm not making stupid makeup face. I see that, like, from looking at myself in the mirror and looking at myself in the camera, that for you guys to see it, I have to actually put it on a little bit more intensely, which is gonna be a new experience for me too, and I love learning new things. Okay, so do I want anywhere else? Maybe I'll work in a little bit more of this pink. Just sort of in the middle. Yeah, that works. Pink, pink. I think that's cute. I think that'll work. If I were younger, I would probably like put freckles, but I think honestly that feels to me like I don't know, not something like a grown-ass woman should do. Like, I'm 44. I'm not like a teenager with you know, freckles. I mean, maybe I don't look 44, but, you know, I definitely don't look 15 or even 23. Okay, so oh, now I know what I need. Wrinkle, wrinkle, wrinkle all around. Oh no, eyeliner down. They shouldn't put a black lid on white eyeliner. I mean, that's so hard to find. So what I'm doing is I'm going in on the waterline, and I'm going to just highlight that whole waterline white. And what that does is it gives the illusion of bigger and brighter eyes. Ooh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I didn't put anything under my eyes at all. Good Lord, woman. Now, this pencil is NYX. I don't know. I'm just not putting down a whole lot of color. So, I have this other really awesome white. It's a cream by Revlon Color Stay, and it's a cream eyeshadow. And it comes with its own little, like, it comes with a little brush that pops out of the side. Isn't that cool? But it's a little bit frayed. Not too bad. I'll still use it. And, with my mine looks all like clumpy because I've been. Oh, it's kind of a gel now that I'm playing with it. Like, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I got something in it. Fix that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that instead, or well, as well, so that I get a better white in that under, or that lower eyelid. Oh yeah. The one thing I'm learning along this new video, because I've never done a makeup video before, is to be super aware of what your mouth is doing, or otherwise you're going to be having that, like, face when you're putting on makeup. Okay, that's a lot better. That's just a lot brighter. That's still dark underneath there. Or maybe that's just shadow. No, that's probably mascara. Whatever. So. Yeah, that's still mascara. That's okay. I'll forgive me. Will you forgive me? Tell me in the comments. And like, if you like it, please. Please. And subscribe, if you will, to like see what randomness I post and don't upload, you know, to Facebook. So, yeah, oh, this is driving me crazy. Let's see, where's that awesome eye makeup remover? Oh, that's just lotion. So maybe I should make a plant video, huh? What? Do I just have like permanent dark spot? I mean, I might, and that's fine if I do, but I'm kind of hoping to wipe it away. Alright, maybe I have a black eye and just didn't know it. How could I even get a black eye? I couldn't. There's like nothing I do that would. And now I was going to put a little more color underneath my eye and then be done with it and move on to the other project if I haven't been going for like a million years, which I'm pretty sure I have. Much better. Much better. Yeah, going with the lines in my face makes it also look better. I shouldn't have done that with with that brush. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to highlight my lips a little bit. You guys ever do that? I mean, I just sort of accidentally started doing it. I don't know why, I just like that. It kind of minimizes my lips in a weird way, but I like that. Okay. So my makeup is done, and I'm going to very quickly show you how I make one of these little planters. So I just hold it with my thumb like that, and then wrap around that nice lip. Then use that piece that you had hanging. You just start tying. Just as I'm like fumbling. I'm mostly fumbling, honestly, because I've never tried to hold one of these up to, let's take it off my face. Okay. I've never, oops. Hi again. I accidentally turned it off while I was trying to figure out a way to show you this. It's kind of awkward anyway to tie around a bottle, frankly, and then extra awkward to do it on camera. So maybe what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the short end. Sorry, see, I got makeup all over my belly. Hold the short end and go with the long end, because that'd just be smart. Except that I did not clip the, I did not cut off. Where did I put my scissors? There they are. Okay. So now I can tie with the large one, and I won't have to like be as super awkward as I was before, right? As if that awkward is gonna change. It's actually, I'm gonna be chill, a lot more chill. All right. So there we go. We've got a hanging bottle. And so what you do, you know, you just make a knot at the top, do a little knot, and then you hang it from a tack. But I'm not gonna just leave mine like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some beads. I'm gonna take kind of a big red bead so that I can maybe thread this other piece through it, maybe. If not, I'll just cut it off. That's fine too. So I guess this is one way that I'm managing with the pandemic, is by making videos where I never really made very many before. I mean, some, but if you go and look at my history, you won't see a whole ton to watch. Also need to get better with titles, I think. Okay, now I've added a wood. So I've got a red plastic and a wood, brown wood. And then I'm gonna put, I don't know what stone this is. It's really pretty. Maybe it's glass. It's probably glass. It's just little gray beads. I think that my sister made necklaces, or bought necklaces, like friendship necklaces, for when we were in her wedding. I think that's where I got these from. And that bracelet broke so long ago, but I mean, like, safety pins and beads never go bad. So I'm using those to beautify my world, and I'm sure that she would approve. You know, because it's waxed, licking it doesn't actually do anything. Oop, falling out of my hand. Come on, fumbling with my hands. I need to fold this in half. I'm just gonna stack these all on here. I was watching this lady last night on YouTube here, and she was putting on makeup. I don't know what's with me and these makeup videos. They just, like, if I see them go by, I just stop, and I just sort of like, they capture me. But she was just this like older lady, and she was, she has a different skin tone than me, so like, that was interesting to see how differently she might do her makeup from mine. And, you know, like her grandkid was running around, and I don't know what she was putting on makeup for. Maybe just like me, just to talk. Because I didn't reach the end of her video. It was like 2.5 hours long. And, yeah, that's a long video. I got probably 30 minutes in, and then was like, looked at and checked. I was like, how long is this video? Oh, 2.5 hours. Oh, okay. Does she take that long to put on her makeup? Or maybe she was like doing like me and like doing some sort of creative thing instead. Like, I really need to go on a walk, but I sort of woke up midday because I could not go to sleep last night at all. And it was so hot. So when it cools down a little bit, I will go take a walk, maybe walk up to my witch hut. Ma! Ree! You know, a good person would be like a good YouTuber. A good YouTuber would know how to like speed this part up by like 1 million. One day I will know this. Tell me what the best like software is, because I only work. The only thing that I have, my only computer is either an Android phone, which is actually a good computer. Like, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. And then I have a Chromebook. So that's what I'm working with. I've downloaded like some video editing software, and it allowed me to put 3 videos together. Actually, it only did 2, if I recall correctly, and I forgot about the 4th somehow. But I put it on my Instagram. So on Instagram, I have 2 main accounts that are my art account, which is Bean Nunya, just like my name is down there, and then I have my like personal account, which is Arania Amor, which means spider in Latin, and love, spider love. Oh my god, I cannot believe this is so hard. This was not hard yesterday. What the blimey? Why can't I get it through this hole? Ugh. Alright. I'm going the weird way, and I'm gonna put it on like half of it. Maybe. Does this have fucking dirt in it? Why won't the... Might help if I wore these glasses too. And it's getting dark. Where's my light? There it is. Okay, that's so much better. I can see the hole. this is what it's supposed to be like. And now I've totally forgotten what I was saying. I'm still doing it on just half. So it splits off. And I'll make that look better. I can put it back together for the other beads. So basically this is just prettying up a little bitty bottle that I'm gonna hang, fill with water, and put cuttings in. I mean, like, that's like the whole thing that I'm doing, and I'm just, you know, also talking to you while I do it. I mean, why not? Most of you have 2 screens. Maybe you can have me on one screen and do something on the other. I'm not gonna be offended by that. Not like I would know anyway, right? Come on. It's weird also. I've been posting on Facebook but hardly reading. And it's like, what am I doing with my time? I mean, I know what I'm doing with my time now. I'm doing a ton of YouTube and I did a bunch of Snapchat earlier. It sounds like I hear footsteps coming through the house. We might get another Bob visit. Or his mini-me Hunter. Oh my gosh, he's never seen that movie. I don't know if it's appropriate for kids. It has some sex jokes, I guess, but nothing he hasn't just seen and bantering amongst friends at Burns. Not that, I mean, people are very appropriate around kids, but I mean, talking about, I think they talk about, like, they make some sort of boob jokes. So, that's whatever. They're not making, like, overt sex jokes. Still, I don't know, it might be too young. I'll have to look at the rating. What the heck is that movie called? Wow. I'm having a senior moment. This video is going to be so long for no real reason, just sort of chatting at you. I don't know if anyone's going to watch these or not. If you, like, actually watched to this point, like, give me a shout out. If you watched to the end, I'm, like, amazed. You're beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, I only have 2 of these left. 2 of these little beads that go on the whole string, and then we'll see how it looks. No, you stay together. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and left the AC on for this this video. Like, even though it makes more noise, and I'm sorry for that, it would be so hot in here. It would be so hot. I mean, I'm sweating, and it's fairly cool. I can't tell what the temperature is. My glasses are sliding off my nose. Okay. The red gives it a little splash of color. That's cool. What can I do with that? Kind of looks almost like, maybe if I pull it apart, I can create like a fringe effect. It might look stupid, and then if it does, I just take it apart, and that's fine. I need more later. All right. So now we have a little bottle, and what I'm gonna do and come over here to this pothos and think about the size of the bottle. And I think that would be a good one right there. There's a little root node. It's got several leaves. There we go. Let's put this down. Scissors. Oh, it had a big root. Look at that. Sweet. And look at all these leaves. Fantastic. So you're ignoring everything on the screen so that you can make comments. And you like talk. I'm trying to make eye contact, but I have to look over here, not at my eyes. When I look at my eyes, I look like I'm looking away from the camera. So let's see. What if I do it this way? No, see, I mean, see, that looks terrible. I didn't notice that. That looks a little better. So here, I still have to look away from where my eyes are. What the hell? Why is that like that? But like this way, I feel totally fine. Sorry about the loop-de-loop, y'all. Alright, I'm going to attach this to the wall and then come back with water. I want to see if I got the size right. Nope, I didn't. I need to retie that. God. Anyone else's kids been like reeing all over the place? I swear to God, it's everywhere. It's constant. I don't know why. Is it? To me, it sounds like a little dinosaur. I don't know if that's what it is or not. Yeah, that's much better. Let's see. Well, it's hanging right there, and it's got the beads. Oop, lights. It's got the beads and the and the everything. Beautiful. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some water, and I'm going to make it happy, put water in there, and I'm gonna water the rest of my plants, and I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Thank you. If you watched this long, it's ridiculous, and I really appreciate it. You're all so loved. I hope that you're well, and if you're not well, that you're going to be well. And thank you so much. Bye.